Is it giving 70s chic? I can't really tell. I mean, I wore my Runaway shirt because I know that Longlegs is a fan of the 70s, so I'm really trying to emulate what he loves, you know? Hey guys, once again, it is me, Abby, aka Abbacadabruh, Alakazam. So today we are going to be diving deep into one of the most controversial films of the year, to be honest. I heard it just came out on digital. Micah Monroe posted a picture that it is out on digital platforms. Oh, I haven't even mentioned what we're watching today. We're watching Longlegs today. Now, I have seen this movie in the theater one time and I have not revisited it. And from what I've heard, there are some kind of secret Easter eggs, and the devil makes an appearance apparently in like 10 shots. So we're gonna try to find all of them. I don't know if I'm gonna keep my glasses on the whole time or not. I'm not blind without them on. I don't know, I wanted to look a little bit more professional, a little bit more investigative with my appearance today. I just want to go ahead and dive into it again because I feel like I also just watched a Analyzing Evil video and it was about Longlegs. It came out like a month ago, I think, and I highly recommend watching it because it breaks down everything. I think a lot of people don't really know that this film has a lot more subtextual context going on that is not blatantly stated in the movie. Osgood Perkins is a fantastic director and I really like his films. The Blackcoat's Daughter is like an amazing film. I highly recommend watching it if you liked Longlegs. Let's just go ahead and get into it. If you guys want to like, subscribe, leave a comment on what you would like to see me react to, that'd be great. Let's just go ahead and get started. I love Neon so much. I literally follow their Instagram just like A24's because I'm always looking forward to the next movie they're putting out. And today, I don't have anything, you know, like super crazy. I just got a like basic LaCroix, however you pronounce it. I'm trying to focus, okay? Like I need to focus. So you guys need to shut up. Shut up.
What? Pardon me?
Okay, I'm taking these off because the glare is not there if I have them off. I am very scared on what I'm gonna hear through my headphones. That's like the main thing because I feel like Osgood Perkins would put some shit to only recognize coming through your headphones and not like in a theater, you know what I mean? I'm a little bit nervous and it's also very dark. Like it's black behind the camera and I'm very scared. T-Rex. I'm like trying to see if I can see anything like in the back. I wish I didn't have to have this light on, but I have to for the camera purposes. Oh my god. Hey Lee, can I see any devil in the background? Oh my god, he's so creepy. That looks like Susie Salmon's jacket from The Lovely Bones. That makes it even scarier. And if you've watched that Analyzing Evil video, you know that the cuckoo bird actually has connections to Longlegs in the creepiest way possible. Like, so weird. These noises coming through my headphones are very off-putting. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
There she is, the almost birthday girl. It seems I wore my long legs today. What happens if
This is so unnerving. This is the best part. The aspect ratio changes. It's getting wider. It's wider and you don't recognize it. I was like, in the theater, I was like, this is f***ing amazing. You're playing Joel by T-Rex. Iconic. Teddy Schwartzman? Is that a Schwartzman? Like the Schwartzmans and the Coppolas? Oh, well, Nick Cage is in it. Obviously, it's one of the Coppolas. Why am I not thinking that? Part 1. I'm really like gonna try to see if I can find specific things. So if I have to pause it, you know why.
The things the grown-ups don't want to do.
Megan Monroe is so pretty. She is so pretty, and for what? Like, she has automatic pretty privilege everywhere she goes.
Your Honor. Your Honor, I'm slaying.
Kind of neighborhood.
This guy isn't too bad looking.
I don't like good-looking guys. I like them to be really skinny and pale and look like they're dying.
Why do I always think that in my head? This is a literal horror movie. Oh god, the audio coming up is about to get me so bad because I had the biggest jump scare.
I am good to be the one who goes up and knocks if you want to be the one who hangs back.
You should hang back, bud. You should really hang back. You should not go. This is... I hate it because I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. This is why I'm waiting to watch Cuckoo until it comes out on digital. This is just like It Follows. I feel like I'm watching It Follows, but 5 years later or whatever the hell. This is just so chilling. Looks just like a cold town that you constantly need a sweater. You know what I mean? It's probably not a good explanation.
Because it's not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm a scary movie lover and shit does not get to me. Wearing headphones and watching this is a different sensation.
3525. He's in there.
She automatically knows.
What makes you say that?
I don't know. We should call it in.
No, I'll go take a look.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I don't want to wear headphones. I'm taking them out for a second because I already know what's gonna happen. I don't want a gunshot to be ringing in my ears. It's probably still gonna scare me. And I don't get scared easily.
I am. Someone could take a look at that for me.
Yeah, I'm glad I took them off for that. That like gives me goosebumps. Girl, this is not a good idea to go in there alone. It's just not. It's not. You're a single woman and you're like my age. I would never. If I saw a guy get shot in the head, I would be out of there. I would be going straight back to the department.
Don't move.
I won't.
Oh my gosh, it's like a thundering, like pulsating thing in my headphone. And this is all freaking laid out, dude. That guy was from Longlegs because he wanted Harker to be on the case. Like, it's all connected and nobody realizes that.
Can someone tell me what I'm doing here?
State the first word that comes to mind.
I'm gonna look at that mirror because I feel like some shit's gonna pop up.
That's a weasel!
Camera. Table. Legs.
Legs. I feel like something is gonna show up in that mirror.
Mother. Father. Piano.
A number has been generated between 0 and 100 inclusive. What is the number?
0.
Well, I guess it wasn't in the mirror because there wasn't any opportunity.
You beat that numbers generator 8 times.
It's because she had somebody tapping her on the shoulder.
Half psychic is better than not psychic at all, I'd say. Family of 4 lived in that house for 12 years. The Horns, 2 months ago. They all get murdered inside.
3 murders and a suicide.
The father?
His wife 61 times before the blade snapped off the handle.
God dang, man.
What about the kids?
You can read about it in the file.
4 were murdered. I don't understand.
A letter was left with the bodies, written in a coded alphabet.
Zodiac.
10 letters like it, over the past 30 years, signed with one word. Longlegs.
I remember when the trailers were coming out and I was like, holy shit, this is gonna be one of the best movies like I've ever seen. This is creepy as hell. Zodiac always freaked me out. Like when I tell you I was keeping up with every single trailer, every single teaser that this man was putting out.
Something's making the fathers do it.
There you go, Harker.
Bill Clinton, what's up, man?
Tell me your version of what happened to the shooting of Agent Fisk.
It's like something tapping me on the shoulder, telling me where to
Devil.
You identified a suspect's house. No real indication that it was any way different than all the cookie cutters. Anything like that ever happened to you before?
From time to time, sir.
Maybe we'll just call you highly intuitive.
Highly intelligent, more like. But all for the bad reasons, not for any good ones.
What do the families have in common?
All the victim families have daughters whose birthdays are on the 14th of any given month. But only the Horns were actually murdered on that date.
This is also just so creepy when you take into the fact that Osgood Perkins took influence from John Benet Ramsey's case for this movie. The fact that she got a life-size doll of herself on Christmas Eve or whenever it was. So scary. And then he based it off of that, like he made this movie because of it.
What was the inspiration for Longlegs?
Weirdly, the Jean-Benet Ramsey case, the parents had made for her for Christmas a life-size doll of herself that was dressed as her and was lying in a cardboard box in the basement when this happened.
Oh, and there's a whole website where all of like the crime stuff is on. I don't want to get on it because I don't want to be mortified or terrified.
When she's sleeping, it's the best time to do it when her eyes are closed.
That is, unnerving. So terrifying. Looking at crime scene photos, just like, that looks too real. That looks way too real. I remember whenever I went to the Museum of Death in California and they had crime scene photos everywhere, I couldn't look at them.
Harker!
I must have lost track of time.
I'm still thirsty.
Who's that in the background? Somebody in a red thing in the back.
Agent Hawk.
Oh, it's not a person. It's like a fire extinguisher. I just want to find one of the pictures of the devil. I want to find it. I thought there was 15, but there could only be 10. I don't know.
Forensics says there's no indication he was ever in the house at all. And they've all been killed with something from inside the house. 2 times a shotgun, 8 times a knife, once a hammer from the family.
A hammer? That must have been an awful crime scene. I would not want to see that.
If it wasn't for the letters he left behind, it's almost like he was never there at all.
Murders them, but not in person.
Maybe he tells the families what he wants them to do.
That reads like a page out of Manson.
Oh, Charles Manson.
You feel like
Manson had accomplices.
You think Longlegs has help? Bedtime.
I'll drive.
It is pitch black, dude. I feel like it's like the devil's gonna be in the back seat or something. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not even looking for like any other Easter eggs right now.
Get to come meet my wife and kid.
This blackness is very... Honest Perkins has very, very dark set movies. If you've seen The Black Coat's Daughter, Black Coat's Daughter, it's literally like so dark in color.
Call to say goodnight.
Cause it was late.
Hello.
Oh, hey, this is Agent Lee.
I feel like Harker is me whenever I'm like meeting somebody new. Like I'm very awkward. She's like,
Do you want to see my room?
everybody was laughing whenever she came in here because she's like almost like investigating her whole entire room with her eyes. There are like little hints and things and like the toys and stuff that the kids have.
What happened to this one?
Its head got cut off, and I don't know where it is.
Guess that's more my job.
It's too babyish. I'm gonna grow up. Even Veals grow a little, and they live in a box with their legs all tied up.
What? That's very strange.
Be an FBI agent when you're a little girl?
I actually wanted to be an actress.
And you're a damn good one too, Micah Monroe.
Is it scary being a lady FBI agent?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And Miss Ruby Carter, it's tomorrow.
Can she come to my birthday party?
He's like, being around other people? I don't think that's good for me. She ends up showing up anyway, so. This is some good ass music. I need to look at what the lyrics say. That's another thing, Osgood Perkins puts like songs that have meaningful lyrics in his shit. That was a guitar riff. Where is that coming from? Is that her mom's house? I mean, I already know what happens, but like, how close is her mom in proximity to her house? She's literally eating cereal. Breakfast and dinner of champions.
Hi, Mom.
Creepy ass mother. Oh my god. Okay, I'm pausing for a second. The picture in the background is of a horse. And it's of like a darker horse. So I do have some knowledge in Christianity, the Bible. You know, one of the horsemen is like the horseman of darkness, symbolism of Satan. And that one's black. I feel like Osgood Perkins is trying to subliminally let us know of things. I've only seen it once, but I know that I have to keep watching it and keep watching it. I mean, when I'm editing, I'm gonna be watching this practically 2 more times and see if I can tell what things are.
Do you have to let the phone ring so long? Are you okay? I just can't sleep. Work stuff.
I feel like somebody mentioned that the figure shows up in the back of this still shot. Like, this doorway is just making me uneasy. It's really, really making me uneasy.
Somebody's birthday coming up.
That's a very ominous way to put it. I do love that light fixture. I will say that. Just to make it a little bit lighthearted.
Mom, I gotta go. I'll call you back, okay?
Oh God. I'm so sorry, but like the headphones make it 10 times worse. Sorry, I have to get close to the computer just to know that I'm not like gaslighting myself. Now she decides to put the lock on the door. Very smart. Somebody said that he appears in one of the shots at night. I don't like this ominous feeling unless it's like being paired with like happy music. Oh my God, the devil's in the background. It was in the background. I did catch that one. Why would you leave your house? Why would you leave your house? I would not be leaving my house unless I was taking a car. I would be running out of that bitch. Nick Cage is so creepy. I would not be going back into this house. I would not be going back into this house. I'd be going to my mom's. Or I'd be going to the office and just sleeping in there. Like, you would not catch me dead back in this house. If I saw somebody in my living room, hell no.
Is this a mirror? Because you're nuts.
And she let her cereal get all soggy. That reminded me of Insidious. Thankfully it was not as loud or as menacing, but like that is still very creepy. And of course she's opening it right away. I think everybody in the theater when I was there was like, yeah, she's not waiting for that. Same birthday card that all the kids get. Sit upon the sand of the sea. Freshly written. Who's literally in your house, now get the f out. Oh my God, oh my God. Shit like that, I don't like. Sound effects like that, I don't like it. It's like an uncanny valley feeling. Okay, I thought somebody was standing in her kitchen, I'm sorry.
Lee? Are you there?
We should have known. We should have known from that voicemail that like her mom had something to do with this.
Yeah, I'll be right in.
I'm trying to soak everything in, you know. I think somebody said something about making an appearance in this scene too, and that like whenever it's a shot of her in the background, I'm gonna be paying attention.
Him again. Found plane tickets for Los Angeles and reservations for Disneyland. Sounds like a nice idea.
And the girl's birthday was the 14th?
How many bitches in this town were born on the 14th?
How'd you figure that out?
Yeah, that's a little suspicious.
I only looked long enough, sir.
It's a little suspicious that like, he's like, you know that off the top of your head? Okay.
There's a dead family in the master bedroom, so let's go take a long look at that.
Dad in the garage, wrist and throat, kitchen knife in his hand. This is everyone else here.
And the flies buzzing is not gross. Yuck.
How long ago?
About a month.
Let's take a look.
Oh my God, oh my God. That is like one thing I do not f with, dude. I don't mess with maggots, and I work in a hospital.
How old's the girl?
I'm guessing 9 or 10.
Cat knows some shit's up. I didn't even look in the back. I was too busy. I was too busy complaining about dead bodies.
Hi, Mom. I was calling to let you know that I'm gonna be busy now.
Will I see you on your birthday?
I'll try.
Are you still saying your prayers?
Yeah, listen, I gotta go.
Our prayers protect us from the devil.
Okay, this is one of the mentions in, I forget which video it was, but the devil made me do it. The Conjuring. There's a connection here, so. Dante's Inferno. Ptolemaea. wrote in my letterboxd review, this whole movie reminds me of Ptolemy. Like, if Ptolemy was a movie, it's this. It's a triangle. I'm trying to think if there's like a significance with the numbers. It's like when you do 6 times 3, it's 18. I could be talking out my ass, I don't know.
It's an algorithm. The first murder happens on July 14th. The rest occur within 6 days of the daughter's birthdays.
6 days, okay.
Creating an inverted triangle.
So it's 6, 6, 6.
I also decoded all his letters. Repeated reference to the Camera family farm. X's mark the spot. Their local priest makes his weekly visit. Due to Carrie Ann's father and the axe from the tool shed, kills the priest, his wife, and then himself. Carrie Ann's at school, so she survives. Carrie Ann's birthday.
March 14th.
I believe Longlegs was at the Camera family farm. It's possible that Carrie Ann saw him.
What about the 13th?
I'm still not sure about that. It's 3 days from now. Maybe Longlegs will kill again.
Is Carrie Ann? She still alive?
Psychiatric hospital.
In the old farm? Let's start there.
Road trip, let's go. Like, I just feel like he could show up in any place, man. Like, I really do feel like he could just show up out of the blue.
You love that song so much.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is it just always dark in this town? Like, is there no sunlight that comes through? Like, I feel like they're always doing this shit at night, like never in the day. I hate this. I hate how dark it is. It's creeping me out. Those look like upside down crosses. They don't look like X's to me.
Carter?
Those literally look like crosses. You can't tell me that that's not supposed to be an upside down cross as a symbolism of mocking the Holy Trinity. I wonder why that cross is right side up. Look at Baldy. What's up, Brittany?
It's Brittany, bitch.
Looks so fucking scary. It's so scary. Oh my god, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
She's handmade. Porcelain head, hands and feet. Unbleached canvas body.
This dude is describing the doll in very weird ways. Why is he describing this doll like it's getting him off?
The hair is human.
It's human?
What about the ball?
It was inside the head, at the brain. It's hollow. But listen.
Here's Longlegs. Literally, like, here's Johnny. Is that a Mark Bolan poster up there? That literally looks like an actual little girl. That's creepy.
Angel, nice to meet you, Carrie Ann. I know you're not
afraid of a little bit of dark. Because you are the dark. I may have seen the trailer many times. Also, what the hell is supposed to be underneath this whenever we see it and it does not look like a doll. It looks like a skeleton with demon eyes.
The other night I could have sworn it was whispering my ex-wife's name over and over again.
Can the brain be opened up?
There's nothing in there.
How do you know if it's metal?
Let's go see Carrie Ann Camera at the mental hospital.
Is that oh, this is the Longlegs driving. At least he has good taste in music. I can't hate on him for that. And then the Hydra bottle opener hanging down from the rearview mirror. And that's Osgood Perkins' daughter. I'm trying to see if there's anything in the background. I feel like Osgood Perkins would try to put some shit in the background like a Calumet can in The Shining.
Cuckoo.
I don't know what that was supposed to be.
She's literally everybody reacting, honestly.
Daddy!
I cannot wait for this part. I can't go as long as him. Sorry.
2 days ago, Carrie Ann is postcard catatonic. Yesterday, she gets a visitor. Someone flipped a switch on the back of her head.
You saw this visitor?
No. The log should say.
Do you really think that he would put his name on there?
Does the guard check IDs?
Does sound like a good idea, but no.
And they be doing that now. I feel like you should, my man. Miss Kieran Shipka. Miss Sabrina.
I've seen you before.
I don't think so.
Into my house. Or someone looks lots like you anyway.
How are you feeling today, Carrie Ann?
Different and so dark. A world of dark.
Bring it back to the because you are the dark.
And before, do you remember anything? Do you remember your parents?
Oh, that was so menacing.
Gosh, and I knew I was a handful.
Is that an angel above the armoire? I'm trying to pay attention to the pictures and photographs. Are those goats on that picture in the background? What is that? I can't tell what that is. This is the most iconic poster, by the way. Like, I was shooketh. I was like, I love that poster. Yeah, you should be taking a pew-pew to Doll's head. And look at Richard Nixon over here.
Papa was a good man.
Beheading a cow? What the f? That man looks like Osgood Perkins. I would not be surprised if it was actually him.
That's why he done it.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Priest.
You had a visitor yesterday.
Daddy Longlegs.
Can you describe him for me?
I don't ever want to forget him. I was just waiting on him to come and tells me something's to do for him. To do something for the man down the stairs. Like if he told me to take a jumpy out a window, I'd surely do. Or if he told me to kill you right here in this room with my bare hand, I'd surely do. Just happy as peaches to watch your heavy heart go pop, pop.
Kiernan, that is, maybe you should keep those thoughts to yourself.
Do you remember having a doll?
Nope. And you don't remember it either. You dirty, flirty old angel bitch.
Oh, T-Rex. And naked women paintings. Oh, there's the devil right there.
He murders a family in 75. Then comes back almost 20 years later to visit the only survivor, and then leaves his only surviving victim feeling much better than before he got there.
She came out of her catatonia the same day we found the doll.
We open the ball in the doll's head, and there's nothing inside.
Maybe we're missing something. In some cultures, dolls are used to control people.
Longlegs is just a man, Harker, not a witch doctor. Sit down. How does Longlegs know your name?
I don't know, sir.
Last week, this investigation is ice cold. And you come on to it, and all of a sudden, it's flowing.
Yeah, that is, very suspicious.
What aren't you telling me?
That the devil's following you?
When was the last time you talked to your mother?
Not that long ago, creepy bitch.
What does that have to do with the case?
She called on a police report one day before your 9th birthday, the 14th. Gave a description of a trespasser, tall and pale. Do you remember someone at your house?
I don't know, sir.
You go see your mother.
God, Oregon seems so friggin' depressing, man. It's like blue or black outside. No other colors. Oh, look. It's the lady from The Walking Dead. And the fact that she has one of those crocheted square pattern coat is 70s. So she's stuck in the 70s too. Which all ties back to when everything happened.
Will you tell me the honest truth?
I'll try.
Do you still say your prayers?
No, Mom. They scared me.
No, our prayers don't help us.
Yeah, because you got the devil following you.
Let me make you something to eat.
Literally a hoarder's house. My mom has those same salt and pepper shakers.
Jesus Christ, Mom.
Ugh, teeth. What was that? What is that crawling? Oh, it's a roach, okay.
Roaches!
And it's somebody's birthday.
See, she's wearing that same exact square pattern crochet sweater.
I can't believe it's gonna be your birthday again.
Do you remember my 9th birthday?
It's the day that her life stopped, practically.
I don't remember anything, do you?
What happened that day?
No.
What do you mean, no? You called the police about a trespasser.
What's that on the TV in the background? Is that something like a Heaven's Gate video?
No, strangers, know anybody. But these are things a little girl shouldn't know.
I'm not a child anymore, Mom.
What is that on in the background?
You're not a child because you were allowed to grow up.
What are you talking about?
I might have forgotten everything I possibly could for both of our sakes, but I never threw anything away. It's all in your room.
A white horse? A white horse lamp? Why does she have a white horse lamp? I really think that Osgood Perkins is trying to talk about the horsemen in the apocalypse. I could be completely wrong. I don't know. And she has a crochet quilt blanket too. And the devil's gonna be right here in the corner. Hi. What's up? How ironic that she has dolls and a gun in the same box. Yeah, I'm glad I took my headphones out for that because that would have literally gave me nightmares. I'm trying to go to sleep tonight.
God, I wish I could sleep. God, I wish I could sleep. Wake the
Hey!
I also put my letterboxd review. He looks like Miss Piggy to me. Tell me I'm wrong.
Who are you and why are you talking to my kid?
Let me in now, a little bit nice. Baby, go now. You don't have to come back. Not once, not twice. But as many times as I...
Thank you, thank you. I tried really hard.
You go see your mother? What's this?
It's him.
He's like, how do you know that?
You really don't remember this guy? Bring her in. See what else she remembers. You sure you want to start a manhunt with this?
I'm sure.
Oh my gosh, there's like serpent stuff in the corner. Hey, Miss Piggy. What is up, Longlegs? That just does not look like Nicolas Cage in the slightest. Why is his outfit literally matching like his skin tone and everything? And why is his skin that pale? Does he just live in his basement and not go outside at all? Except to get like doll shit?
To get down on the fucking ground.
It's not like he's resisting arrest. Oh god. He looks disgusting. It looks like he's wearing monster makeup. Like the makeup that Tori Vega put on. That's what it looks like to me.
State your name for the camera.
Dale Ferdinand Cobble.
Ever call yourself Longlegs?
I know I see Lee Harker. The Herald Angels sing.
How do you know Lee Harker?
A friend of a friend of a friend. Happy birthday, Lee Harker. Happy birthday to you.
This is the creepiest shit.
Goes on like that for a while.
For how long? I'm assuming for the rest of the happy birthday song.
24 minutes.
Everyone out of here. Browning, Harker, you stay.
And somebody said they're sitting in a triangle, which is another symbolism of this film.
While the Bureau does appreciate your contribution here, it also puts us in an odd position. There's no physical evidence that Cobble has ever killed anyone. I mean, he worships the devil, but in the United States of America, he's allowed to do that. I'm more concerned about the fact that he knows who you are.
Yeah, that's a little concerning.
And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea, with 7 heads and 10 horns.
Don't ask me why I know this. It's the trailers.
Book of Revelations, isn't it?
Revelations, it's singular. Longlegs isn't alone. Someone that the families felt comfortable letting into their house.
We got the guy who wrote the letters.
The triangle is incomplete. We're still missing the 13th.
The 13th is today, Agent Harker.
His accomplice to kill at least one more family.
I can take a guess. And people actually speculated this before the movie came out, and they were correct.
Cobble? Where is he now?
He's downstairs, right under your feet.
I'm a friend of a friend
What friend?
that lives downstairs.
The devil.
Downstairs from where?
Everywhere.
Mike and Monroe's heartbeat got like 190 something in this scene because this is the first time she's seeing him.
There she is.
The almost birthday girl. I'd be shitting bricks if I was sitting across from this man.
The day you decided to go into law enforcement, you were 20. We had such a big laugh about it. It was only me who laughed, not she.
Who is she?
The she that you know.
The seventh she.
Daughter of the seventh she.
Accept the gift and destroy it. And destroy yourself. Or keep it. And bow down.
It's not making any sense.
You don't work alone, do you?
Knock, knock on the farmhouse door. A nice lady with a Bible and a congratulations. You have been selected. You may now collect your gift.
This is how it happens.
The Camera family farmhouse will be so bright and white.
Are you referring to Carrie Ann Camera?
Lee, your house was even whiter when I came to visit. I knew then that the work we were doing was immaculate.
But your work's over.
I am done.
They're everywhere. Waiting.
Who's been helping you? Who is the man downstairs?
Why don't you ask your mommy?
And that's when we all found out that her mom was the accomplice and the crazy bitch.
She is a bitch. B-I-C-T-A.
Hail Satan.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's so gross. His whole nose just...
We had the guy, and now we got nothing.
She didn't mean to. But it's not like she banged his head against a table. Like...
While you were in there, Carrie Ann Camera jumped off the roof at Water Rock.
She died.
Yeah, but he did it alone, with no accomplices. No black magic, no voodoo, no nothing.
Oh gosh. Was her household, like, roof always green? I thought it was a different color in the beginning.
How do you want to do this?
I'll tell her we need to bring her in for questioning, that we think she could help us identify the accomplice.
She is the accomplice. Why did they not figure this out?
Mom?
Her doll maker is no longer there, so she's carrying out the last thing she needs to do, and then...
I just want to get it over with and never have to worry about it again.
My God, she literally just... Oh, it looked like she just appeared out of the trees.
Mom?
This nun outfit. Are nuns allowed to wear other outfits than just black and white? I thought it was only supposed to be black and white. She's wearing like a green and yellow one. It's the doll that was made for her when she was a kid.
Gun down! What is that thing?
No, he's free.
And you're free too.
I still don't quite understand that metallic ball in connection with their soul. That's what it seems like. I don't really know. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess the roof was always green. That house was really white though. He was not wrong about that. And I guess with the snow, it makes it all white.
Once upon a time, there was a girl named Lee. She lived in a little house with her mother, and no one ever came to visit them. One day, a man did come.
Creepy ass one.
Why would a man be there? Why would a man be there? No, it's actually pissing me off.
Dropping off an early birthday gift. A gift from the church.
His terrible magic.
Oh my God, I never noticed that. There's hair hanging from up there. Is that supposed to be like just like artificial hair, or is it supposed to be real hair? Somebody was saying that he was putting actual DNA and body parts and stuff inside of these dolls. That has me curious now. I mean, one of it's pink. I guess it's just doll hair. Or maybe it's human hair from other people. Not these kids. I don't know.
The work of the devil, with a little bit of him in everyone. Doll made the little girl forget and told her where to look and what not to see.
And the devil's gonna appear behind her. It's creepy as hell.
But her mother could never let that happen.
You could have
made nice with me.
And now that has led
to all of this.
Her mother begged for the little girl's life to be spared.
Wait, what was he doing?
They
Is he like whispering something to her? Is that how he got into her head?
She would have to help him. She had once been a nurse. Now her work would be murdering families.
Lee just had to walk downstairs. That's all she had to do.
Knock, knock, knock on the farmhouse door. A nice lady and a Bible.
She's repeating the exact same thing that he told Lee when he was crazily just mumbling.
Was get it inside. From his hiding place within the dolls, the devil did the rest. All her mother had to do was watch and make sure it happened. That was the deal that she made.
Is she downstairs in his bed? Which you know that bed probably stinks. Like, that dude probably smelled like B.O.
Ew.
That's the creepiest part, is the fact that this man has literally been staying in her house since she was 9 years old, making dolls to kill people. Now who called her on the phone? Was that her mom? And then it's his car. Me too, girl. Me too. That's me every time Ptolemy comes on. You know I'll be screaming. Okay, this is the creepiest devil appearance. This is scary. Like, honestly, it scares the shit out of me. Watch the window. Watch the window of the door. I didn't notice this the first time I was watching this, but I noticed it afterwards. And the fact that he looks like out the door, like looking at it, the devil straight in the face is terrifying.
Carter, that's my mom. The accomplice. She's Cobble's accomplice.
Sit down!
Don't mind me. Carter, you have to listen to me.
That doll literally looks exactly like her.
I'll find something to cut up the cakes with.
I don't think he is talking about cake.
The woman is already dead, and the little girl will be next.
Would you like to join me in the kitchen, honey?
All three of them have to die.
Mom, why are you doing this?
Because you were home. Sorry, I had to make a joke at a time like this.
Then we will burn in hell.
Oh, this iconic shot. I'm sorry, but this is iconic. I love that shot. I'm sorry, but I do.
So that the little...
And then the Raggedy Ann. In reference to Annabelle. I think Osgood Perkins likes The Conjuring and James Wan. He's also partnering with James Wan in his next movie, which I'm so excited to go and see because it's the Stephen King one. I don't like listening to that.
On the sound of the sea, and I see a beast rise up out of this.
That's also an iconic shot right there. Sorry, but I'm just talking about the cinematography right now.
Move away from the girl.
Shoot your mom dead, bitch.
My biggest regret is the day I fucking had you. Ruined my life.
And this cycle is repeating itself, is what this is essentially in reference to, because she can't physically shoot it, just like her doll lived on with the thing inside of its head up until she figured everything out.
Ruby, let's go.
Hail Satan.
And that's it. And that's it. And now we're just gonna be banging out to Bang a Gong, Get It On. Okay, so that was the second time that I've seen Longlegs, and can confirm I saw way more things than I did the first time I watched it, and I'm hoping that I can find even more things when editing it, because this movie really reminds me, it really reminds me of The Shining. I hate to compare it to something as masterful as that, because I mean, obviously Osgood Perkins is not like, you know, a well-known director like Stanley Kubrick was, but as far as the subliminal messaging and not trying to give things away so quickly, and not trying to give things away unless you see this movie over and over again and you can pick up on those cues and those clues that he leaves behind in breadcrumb trails. I mean, I love this movie, and I know a lot of people don't like this movie because they're like, well, it wasn't scary enough. It wasn't surprising enough. But if you research this movie just outside of watching it, you find out a lot more stuff about every character in it, every single thing that's mentioned. I highly recommend watching the Analyzing Evil video on this movie. It gives you a lot of insight as to what's exactly going on and how things are interconnected and everything like that. This movie, I feel like, is just a film for film lovers, and that's what The Shining practically was, because I feel like some people were complaining about that too, like, oh, it wasn't scary enough, but it's much deeper than just the surface level. Look into this movie, look into the backstory, look into the things that are connected to it, because it'll give you a lot more clarity on what it all is about. Anyways, I had a really good time. In the meantime, if you want to leave a like, comment, subscribe, like I was mentioning in the beginning of this video, that would be great. I am always into watching any kind of movie, really. Even if it's something I've watched before, if enough people comment or like the comment, you know, of what they want to see, then I probably will react to it. If you guys liked this video, then you should definitely go check out my Instagram. I don't have a ton of followers on there right now, but I'm hoping that that will change, and then I can update everybody on what's new, what's to come, things like that. I also have a letterboxd where I reviewed this film, and to be honest, I kind of love my review, even though I only have 6 people liked it. If you want to follow that, that'd be great too. This was fun. This was, it's not supposed to be fun, but it was a little bit suspenseful, but I had a good time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in if you have stuck in this long with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your evening, whatever time you're watching this, and I hope to see you again soon, or have you come back soon and watch more videos of mine. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Stick around if you'd like to see more of me. Bye.